What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Trophy, Frank Knuckles from the legendary Roots crew, and I'm here with HHH1987.com.
HHH1987.com.
What's good? It's your boy Rick Dange with HHH1987.com. It's a pleasure to be here with my man Frank Knuckles.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Hey, I'm glad that we finally got you on camera, man.
Yay, man. You know, it took a minute, but you know, you made the trophy moment happen, and now I'm here.
Exactly. Now, for the people that's watching this, some of them may be living underneath a rock. They may not know who you are, especially for people in the Philadelphia area.
Right.
It's super important. Let them know who you are. Give them a little bit of background on exactly who Frank Knuckles is.
Well, I'm Frank Knuckles from the legendary Roots crew. If you know anything about hip-hop, if you know anything about anything legendary, you know about the Roots. You know, we're a legendary hip-hop band for over 25 years, I do believe. You know, almost 13 albums. You know, we're on TV 5 nights a week with the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. And me personally, I'm a legendary musician. I started when I was 19. My first tour was with D'Angelo. You know what I mean? At I think it was about 1999, 2000. And then from there, I just took it to Erykah Badu, Glenn Lewis, Alicia Keys, Kanye West, a bunch of others, and so on and so forth. And be able to just grow as a musician, and then be able to use that opportunity to cultivate that into a better opportunity. And that was linking up with the Roots. And my first meeting was, you know, of course, was with Amir, and I was back in the day, you know, my brother and my OG, I like to call it, James Poyzer. You know, he took me to one of their studio sessions in New York, and they were working on I think the Common album, you know, like Water for Chocolate, and just watching them whole process and everything like that, and they just took me under the wing and, you know, basically just showed me what it is to understand, to study the beat, understand the groove and establish the groove, and to keep a solid pocket. And it was a major key in hip hop, you know, is to have a solid pocket as a drummer. You know, that'll get you a lot of gigs, and that would make me have a lot of gigs and a lot of opportunities, be on different tours, because I was able to lock down the pocket and be able to, you know, just execute that moment, you know, being on stage and playing for whatever artist I was playing for at the time. But you know, that it just allowed me to be able to grow, and then from there I just wanted to, you know, motivate and inspire people, use my craft to reach, and use my music to reach other people from the hood to the suburbs to wherever else, to cross town on the West Coast to the East Coast, back home to Philly, to China, back home to Amsterdam. It doesn't matter. I wanted to be able to just touch as many people I can with my music, and then with the music I pulled them in. Then I was able to motivate them and inspire them and give them the trophy talk, give them the motivation that they need to know that they can go ahead and be what they wanted to be in life. To let them know that dreams does come true. You know what I mean? So, you know, I was definitely want to be just be a different type of musician.
Yeah.
That was my whole thing. I didn't want to be a regular drummer. I wanted to be a different type of musician, you know, from my style of play to what I wore on stage to, you know, inspiring people, motivating people, and just touching people's lives in a different way.
Yeah, that's major right there.
Yeah.
So you're a percussionist, but you also play other instruments.
Absolutely.
Are you self-taught, or did you go to school? Like, I know you have family members, other people in your life that obviously influence you, but did you just pick up an instrument and start teaching yourself, or were you like, all right, I want to play the drums, let me go get some lessons on playing the drums?
Man, a quick story, it all started in church. Started right in church, man. I was young. I was about 13 years old, and every day after Sunday school, I would always go sit up by the musician section, you know, right close where the drummers would be at, you know. So every service, I would just make sure I had that right seat right next to the drummer, and I would just be so amazed by the sound of the snare and the hi-hat and the kick drum and the sound of the crash cymbal when you hit it, and how it affected everybody in the church and made them dance and stand up and, you know, sing songs. And we would just sing songs for hours, but the music felt so good. So that made me just want to get into music, you know. And being that the drums was right there and I sat there every Sunday, you know, it was an opportunity that our church drummer couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, James Porter was like, okay, well, wait, Frank, why don't you go ahead over there and get right out of the camera quick. See? So I'm like, all right, I'll go there. So I ran up there, went up there, did my thing, held it down. It felt great, but it was like a euphoric type of feeling. It was like, wow. And I was like seeing the reaction of the people in the church, and and everybody was like, okay, you can continue to play for the tithes and offering, and let's, close out Sunday service. You can start playing for the choir. And every Sunday, everybody started liking my style of playing behind the drums, and people started requesting. Till now, I was the official drummer Sunday. So, make a long story short, it's all about believing in yourself. Everyone is blessed with a talent, a God-given gift. But it's all about your belief to bring that talent out you. And no matter if someone says no or say you can't do it, it's all up to you to say that you can and make that dream happen.
That's major. All right, so let me ask you another question right down that road pretty much. I would have to say you're the definition of a musician that has made it. And from a perspective of a younger person, you really done made it. You know what I mean? You're part of the lifestyle from head to toe. You live it, you breathe it. This is what you do. How many hours do you still spend practicing and perfecting your craft today?
Every single day.
Okay.
Practice makes perfect. I believe in not only practicing, but it's also continuing to learn. Music is limitless. So there's so much more music you can learn. There's so much more things you can perfect in your craft to make your style of play or make your music better. It's not all about just knowing it all, because we in this lifetime will never ever do that. But it's all about learning as much as you can, and to be able to be smart and to be able to use that, as an opportunity to channel your dreams and to fuel your dreams and make them reality. So I think that was a major key right there, to be able to listen and to be able to use that as a tool to channel and get you where you need to go in life and get your dreams moving. Major key. All
right, so earlier you mentioned the Jimmy Fallon show.
Yeah.
This is like the highest level of entertainment that we're talking about. Daily
greatness.
High platform.
Trophy
what
greatness.
Exactly do you have to do to prepare on a daily basis to be you on the Jimmy Fallon show with the Roots?
Well, really, it's really easy. I just have to be me. I just have to be myself, Mr. Trophy. This is what America wants. This is what the people want. But basically, in the whole scheme of the day, it's basically getting there. I think we arrived there around like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and we're able to have a list of things that we have to accomplish, and that could range from creating music for game shows, creating the songs for the host and the people that'll be and the guests that'll be on the show, and it's also about creating and working on other music for the rest of the week. So we're already caught up, we're already prepared, we already know what's going on. You know what I mean? So it's really just executing that day, and then it comes to 4 o'clock, 4:20, which is my favorite part of the day. My favorite part of the day is the trophy time, when it's time to get suited, when it's time to look like a gentleman. You know what I mean? Time to put on those slacks and those lean polished shoes, and just get your cufflinks ready and get your tie and get your trophy pocket squared together and get ready to get in front of the camera and be presentable, man. It's definitely one of my favorite parts of the day. And we go to film at 5 o'clock. It shoots about an hour. We're done about 6:10, 6:15. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the end of the day. You know what I mean, with the Tonight Show and the Jimmy Fallon world. And then it's back to get more trophies right here at the Trophy Boyz music store, so we can go ahead and cook up and whip up some more trophy music, Because that's the life, baby. We're working hard. We're working hard for the sacrifices, and we're working hard for dreams, because it's up to us to make the dreams come true. So we're going to work hard. And because they didn't want us to have it. Yeah. So guess what? I'm going to make sure we're going to have the trophies, baby. Please believe it. That's right.
Okay. Yeah. Now, before we move on from the Roots, you guys recently had the Roots Picnic in Philadelphia about a week ago.
Amazing.
Recently, you guys just announced that the Roots Picnic is now hitting New York. Can you tell us?
Major key alert, okay? Major trophy alert right there. We're coming to New York October 1st and 2nd. Man, we're doing something amazing. All the New York legendary acts from hip hop and R&B, and we're throwing in some new artists, some new vibes. But it's definitely something that it was requested by the fans. The fans, especially from Philadelphia and all across the world, they love what we did here in the city. with the Roots Picnic, bringing all our favorite artists in hip hop and R&B and pop, and even new talent. You know, giving them a stage and a platform in a picnic style for they can showcase their talent and give Philadelphia an amazing show. So it became in a high demand that, you know, other cities wanted the same thing. So, you know, what better way to, you know, start it off in New York, which is the hip hop mecca. That's where it all started. So we wanted to kick it off in New York, October 1st and 2nd. You know, definitely rootspicnic.com is where you'll be able to get more info and all the tickets and everything and all the guest lineup and show times and all that great thing, you know, all those great things. But yeah, we're definitely going to take it to, you know, other cities. We're going to take it to the West Coast, you know. For all we know, we could take it to Japan.
Yeah.
Okay? Japan, get ready. We're bringing the trophies and the picnic right to you, man. You know, it's about global domination with this music. It's about spreading this piece of positivity all across the world, man. And the best way to do it as an artist, as a producer, as an engineer, is through music. Major Trophy.
Okay. Now, like you said, you are an artist, producer, engineer, but you also have a production team and a writing team.
That's right.
Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Absolutely, man. Well, my production and writing team is called the Trophy Boyz. Trophy Boyz Music Inc. is the, you know, the corporation, the empire, the lifestyle, and, you know, of course, it consists of my brother Brian, which I call him the genius, and I'll call my brother Russell. I'll call him R3, which is the up and coming young genius, very multi-talented, and we have our songwriter. His name is Ant Clemens, amazing songwriter and artist. You know, and the great thing about all three of them and why I saw that I wanted to get with them and create a team and a force called the Trophy Boyz is because I saw great potential in each and every one of those individuals. You know, we're talking about three great guys and three young men with such great God-given abilities. You know what I mean? Not to only sing, but only sing, write, produce, and engineer. And to be able to be, you know, self-sufficient and to use each other as a unit to create this sound, to create this trophy music sound that we're creating and that we're trying to bring to the world. You know, so it was definitely something that, you know, it was gifted to me by God, most definitely. And he opened up my eyes and I was able to see the potential in all three of those great individuals and those great men, you know, and then Anthony and Brian and Russell. And then on top of that, they're just great men individual. That's the one major thing I like about them. They're great men individual. Not only they're skilled and talented, but they're great individuals. They take care of their home. They take care of their family. They take care of their children. And I can always respect and work hard and sacrifice and work with people like that. That be real men and be able to take care of their responsibilities and know that they're working towards a dream to take care of their responsibilities and their families and children. So, you know, that's why I strongly believe that we are definitely going to make it. We're going to do big things. We're going to do major things, you know, things that haven't been done, and we're going to be doing things that's going to be life-changing, because that's what we want our music to do. We want to change lives and touch the hearts and the lives of the people.
Okay, very dope. I don't know if you can let any secrets out the bag, but any artists that you guys have any songs coming with, any producers that you guys linked up with that you could tell us about?
Well, first off, we're definitely, our first priority is Ant Clemens, our artist and our songwriter. He's an amazing talent. We want to get him and his music out there to the world. So be on the lookout for his project. Okay. We're working on something amazing. It'll be out very, very soon. Definitely 2016. And then on top of that, you know, we've been, you know, working a lot. You know, we've been sending a lot of music, you know, with our my good fellas, Ray Shremmerd. Yeah. You know, shout out to the Shrem Life boys out there, and just other artists. You know, I don't want to give, you know, let the cat out the bag too soon, but just understand we're working, man. We've been sending a lot of music, been in the studio with a lot of great artists that's coming that you guys are gonna be, you know, hearing about real soon. You know what I mean? But it's great that you guys heard it here first. You know, Trophy Boyz, Trophy Music. It's coming to you, and it's coming to you really fast. So stay tuned, America. Stay tuned. Okay. And stay tuned to Hip Hop Since 87, okay? .com. And also break it down, breakitdwn.com. Get it straight. Get it right. Salute.
Now, one of the things I've been hearing you say a lot, people are probably listening to, and they're like, okay, trophy. What is what's this whole trophy movement, and what are trophies? Break it down for us.
Well, trophies are your goals. Trophies are your accomplishments. Trophies are things that you always wanted in life. everything that you wanted you deserved in life, but you put it on the backside, you put it on the back burner, you kind of left it up to somebody else, you was waiting on an opportunity for somebody else. I believe it was time for an opportunity for people to just really just strap themselves up and get back to work. Start working hard for your trophies. And trophies was really just, I wanted to use a creative side of something that, when you were a kid and if you ran track or you played basketball, or you played any type of sports, you received a trophy. Even if you came in first, second, third place, even if you just participated, you got a trophy. And that felt good to you. To be able to bring that home to mom and dad and be like, look, I got the trophy, and be able to put that on your, your mantelpiece, and it's a satisfaction and reward. So, as adults, I just want to continue to just inspire people to continue to get your trophies. Now, trophies could be anything. Trophies could be a Mercedes Benz. Trophies could be them Jordan 12s that come out on Saturday. Trophies could be that hard working meal that you deserve at the end of a long, hard working day. Trophies could be a beautiful house that you've been saving up for. Trophies could be your own personal dreams or goals, but whatever those things are, let's get to work. Let's strive for them. Let's no more wait for anybody else. Let's get our own trophies. There's trophies that are out there. When you get trophies, you lift them up, and it's in celebration. And everyone is thankful to be able to see all the hard work you put into your dreams and all your goals and your aspirations. So, I've been blessed by God, because God gave me the idea to use the word trophies and be able to have a creative mindset to just use that and make that in a broader landscape, and be able to connect with different people by using the word trophies. And it can be resembled as anything, so it worked over well, and it's a movement and it's a lifestyle, and we want to continue to inspire people to go after what's yours. Keep getting your trophies, and when you get your trophies, the major key is to keep them. Not give them away, not let someone come and swipe them away. You want to be able to keep your trophies, because you work hard, you deserve it, and it's for you to have, and it's for you to appreciate, and it's for you to be celebrated. So people out there, keep getting your trophies. Live life, be positive, celebrate life, celebrate your trophies, but most of all, work hard for your trophies. That's the only way you're going to get them.
All right, now before I get out of here, the one last thing I got to talk to you about is Snapchat.
Oh, yeah.
So the people that are looking at this interview right now, if you're into Snapchats, this man's Snapchat is a Snapchat you need to be following.
Trophy snaps. Absolutely, man.
Okay. What is your Snapchat, and what got you into Snapchatting?
Well, on my Snapchat, you want to follow the best, the only, the man that motivates and gets you all your trophies, Mr. Trophy himself. And my Snapchat is OG Freshidente. That's OG Fresh IDENTE. And you're going to see it because that trophy sign is right next to it on Snapchat. So you know it's your boy. But first of all, I got to shout out to my man, DJ Khaled. Big salute to DJ Khaled. He was the #1 instrument on why I got on Snapchat, why I'm inspired of being and loving Snapchat so much. And also he's the major key figure on why I started this whole trophy music and Trophy Boyz and getting your trophies. It all started with DJ Khaled, and just seeing the way how he interacts with people, inspires people, telling people the do's and the don'ts, giving them the major keys. I wanted to also do that. As I said before, I love to motivate. I love to inspire the people and to reach people in my daily walk in life. So to be able to have a social media and a social media app that I can be able to have fun with it and be able to interact people and then make it a creative way so I can get involved and then pitch that out to the world. I think it was just one of a groundbreaking thing when I discovered a Snapchat through DJ Khaled and being inspired by his movement. You know what I mean? And now I'm just a super huge advocate of Snapchat. It's super fun, it's super motivative, and it's the foolproof platform that you're able to show people your moments. Yeah. You can't upload, you can't take from somebody else's picture, put your face on it, or take somebody else's video, but you can't do that. Snapchat is a foolproof way you gotta prove and show your moment. This is you, this is your world, this is your life, this is what you're experiencing, this is what you're doing right now. So I love Snapchat, and shout out to the owner and the CEO. I'm gonna get with you because we're gonna need that trophy Snapchat filter, baby. Yeah, we're gonna need to talk about that and get that up working, because the people want the trophy talk. We're gonna need the trophy filters. We want people to be able to be motivated and be inspired. and get the positive energy out there, and make sure people get out there and they get their trophies, man. So I'm a big fan of Snapchat, man.
All right, well, Frank, we appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us.
It's an honor.
Get these major trophies to the people.
Absolutely.
And that's basically it, man. It's your boy Rick Dange with Hip Hop Since 1987. Signing off.
And shout out to HHH1987.com. Shout out to Motherfreak Breakdown, BreakItDWN.com. Shout out to Cruz. Shout out to the Tracers. Shout out to Meek Mill. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Ray Shremmer. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Ed Clemens. Shout out to R3. Shout out to the Trophy Boyz. And shout out to Mr. Trophy himself. Salute, baby.
HipHopSince1987.com. Alright, now like I said, man, you haven't fell off a bit, man. You've been in the game. How long have you been in the game? It's been about
16 years.
16 years.
Been in the game 16 years. That's a lot of rapping.
Indeed.
Stayed relevant the whole time. Oh my.
Now,
No longer carry it. My youngin' took the 4 or 5. Try to run down on us. A lot of clapping. Applauses. The bosses behind tent with something elegant. Pinky ring flawless.